week 3, day 5, which means it's day 14 overall, the end of week 3. We're joined by our friend Ryan Strange, who is today's MVP. If Teddy Fleener Jr. wins the award for guts for coming in and talking to us when he just lost it in his car on the way back from the test course, Ryan wins MVP because we don't know where Wayne is. Wayne is AWOL, and I think you guys, when you're done with this, Ryan, you guys got to give him a lot of grief, and he owes you big time, man.
I'll let him know.
So what are your thoughts been about the course?
It wasn't too bad, as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's there's a couple of little parts on there where you really got to watch it so you don't clip a curve, or you got to try and get them lights. But other than that, it's not too bad.
Clipper curve or what? I didn't get you after that.
Or the lights that we got. There's a couple of lights there we got to go through. And the first time I ran it, it turned yellow on me, and I was coming up on it. I had no choice but to go on through, and I was like, that's automatic fail. So
yeah.
It's just hopefully you time it out right. So
that's one of those things you remember from when you got your regular driver's license. If you go through a light on a test, you're done, and it takes so long to put the brakes on big rig.
Yeah.
How much time do you need once you start hitting the brakes to get that thing to stop in time for that light? How long does it take?
I say good, at least 30 yards. I would say come in 25, 30 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Good little distance. And I was the other day, the first time I ran it, I was probably about 15 feet from it, and it turned on me, and I had no choice but to keep going. And as soon as it turned yellow, it wasn't a second, it turned red, and I was like, well, I'd have failed.
Who was in the cab with you?
Sean was in there.
What did he say?
And there's nothing you can do about it. It's just one of them things. So if it's green, just give it some gas and hope it don't change.
Speaking of Sean, he's younger than you, man. He's 20, just turned 28.
Yeah.
Is it weird having a teacher who's in his 20s still?
It's not too bad. We can relate to him a little bit, joke around. So it's a good change of pace from like Ed, who's more serious, and Bob's laid back. Sean's fun. We can cut up and joke around. So.
How do you feel in terms of your confidence level, Ryan? That you've been on the course, you've been through basically all 3 weeks of training. You feel like you're in a good place?
I feel pretty good. I'm not as nervous as I was going into it, running that course a couple times. I feel like I should be pretty good. I feel like I should be all right.
Last weekend, for Labor Day weekend, everybody else kind of chilled, and you went and worked all those hours at the casino. You working in the casino again this weekend?
I'll be there.
So you don't have a lot of time to study, I guess, just your evenings. What kind of shift do you go to work at the casino?
I work day shift. Yeah.
So just Saturday night and Sunday night, no fun this week, just studying?
I might get out and try and do a little something just because I need it. Throw a couple back.
I haven't checked at what time the Cardinals-Syracuse game is. We'll have to what?
8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, tonight?
Tonight.
Oh, my. Okay. They play such weird times. What about coming in next Monday and Tuesday? Are you looking at those as like brush-up days? How you looking to next week?
It's pretty much by now, like if you should have everything down, I should be able to go around that truck and feel pretty confident myself. And Monday, Tuesday, just kind of going over, fine-tuning everything. And if you don't have it down by now, then you better work on it.
When you've done your mowing jobs, you just jump in a pickup truck, which has a trailer behind, and take off. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's your pre-trip inspection. Make sure the mowers are bolted in, and that's it.
Yeah.
How overwhelming has pre-trip been from what you're used to?
It's a lot. 130 things on there to remember, but it's getting better each day you do it. You pick up, when you put that paper down and when you're not looking at that paper, reading it word for word, you don't realize how much you really do know. Once you put down and go through everything, you know more than you think you do. So it helped.
The overall experience at TAT, how would you characterize it? Have you loved it? Have you hated it? What's it been like?
I ain't hated it. I haven't loved it, but it's been fun.
Been what you expected?
Good. Pretty much, yeah.
No surprises.
Not a whole lot, coming here and about what I expected.
How about in terms of how you guys have come together as a group? Did you expect that you guys would bond the way you have?
I figured there'd be a couple guys in here, you could grow close with. But I think overall as a whole group, we got a pretty good group of guys and ladies.
So Wednesday, when they test, Anna and Teddy and Russell, what are you guys going to be doing?
I'm assuming we'll be over here on the range just practicing, I guess. And then I think we might go down that afternoon maybe to try to run the course one or two last times, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. Just hoping they pass.
I know you're going to be nervous for yourself Wednesday night. Are you going to be nervous for them Wednesday when they're down there? Are you going to be like,
Oh, yeah.
fingers crossed?
I'll be anxious to get that call or text and let somebody let me know how they did. So, hoping everybody does good.
A lot of high fives next week?
Oh, yeah. Hopefully.
The test itself on Thursday, there are 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
You all got to be there at 7. You can't all drive at 7. It's not the way that I know they pre-trip first, but after that, you could be there hanging out for hours before you drive. Are you ready to deal with that? Because that could be pretty nerve-wracking.
It doesn't help, sitting around thinking about it, probably stressing out a little bit, getting nervous. So just try and stay calm, and when it's your time to go up, just do what you do.
Do you want to go first?
I wouldn't mind going first, but I don't know if I got a choice or not. Just go ahead and get it over with.
This is a weird question, but you spend all your working hours, half of your working hours, around people who believe in luck and blowing on dice and God knows what else, picking certain numbers at roulette or whatever it might be. Have you become superstitious? Were you superstitious beforehand?
When it comes to gambling?
No, in life. Are you superstitious?
A little bit. I mean, there's a few things, but not too
I guess the reason I'm asking you, Ryan, aside from your background, is I wonder if you have a lucky Cardinals shirt that you're planning to wear next Thursday. Because you don't want to wear a Buffalo Bills 0-4 in the Super Bowl for this big test.
No, I probably won't. I might pull a little shirt out just for the hell of it. Who knows?
All right. Hey, listen, man, appreciate your taking the time, and especially on an emergency basis like this. We'll see you down there in person on Tuesday. Thanks, Ryan.
All right. See you then.
Bye-bye.